who have misunderstood. Never fear you ain't trouble, 'cause you're never really alone. Say to yourself, I have a mother, and you'll never be, never be, never be, never be far from home. Pray to God with tears in your eyes, and you will remain calm amidst the trials of life. I tell you one thing, if you want peace of mind, don't find fault with others, rather look inside and see your own faults. No one's a stranger, my child, the whole world is around. No one's a stranger, my child, the whole world is around. No one's a stranger, my child, the whole world is around. I'm the mother of the wicked, and the mother of the good. I'm the mother to those who know is truth, and to those who have misunderstood. Never fear you in trouble, 'cause you're never really alone. Say to yourself, I have a mother, and you'll never be, never be, never be, never be far from home. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Shivangi. It was beautiful. Now we will have a welcome. We'll have Swami Balabhadranandaji will be giving a welcome speech. So.
Om Brahma Krishna Sharanam. My reverential pranams to Revered Swami Balabhadranandaji Maharaj, Assistant General Secretary, Ramakrishna Mutt and Ramakrishna Mission, Belur Mutt, India, and my dear devotees. Just few days before, 10 days before, we had a blessed holy visit of Srimad Swami Suitanji Maharaj, Vice President, and we also had his insightful talks, and many of the devotees, they did come and express that Swamiji, we draw the inspiration for our spiritual life. And again, that same day I said, you have got one more chance, why don't you make use of it? And some of them said yes, and some of them said because of the working loads, probably will not be able to come on Friday, but definitely we shall try to come on Sunday, being a holiday. When I was way back in a brahmachari, that's a novice in Bangalore monastery, the abbot was taking a class on Kathopanishad. By the time he had taught us Ishavasya Upanishad, and he had taught Kenopanishad, and he was teaching Kathopanishad. Then more or less 3/4 of the Kathopanishad we had studied under him. Then in one of the class I asked him, Swamiji, when I saw the essence of Ishavasya Upanishad, the essence of Kenopanishad, the essence of Kathopanishad is more or less same. Only they are telling in a different way. Like we are divine, or I am divine, and whatever they are existing in this world, everything is divine. Why so many Upanishads? Because I was thinking as a student, I have to read so many Upanishads, I have to do some homework or assignments or whatever. From that angle, I was thinking really. And I asked, why so many Upanishads? Why there is no need, what is the need of it? Then he told very beautiful answer, though it was so simple, but it was very profound. That, yes, my dear, the truth is same. Every Upanishad is trying to tell the same truth in a different way or different manner. But unfortunately, we keep on forgetting. We keep on forgetting the truth that I am divine, or I am the son of God, or I am the child of God, or whatever. So Upanishads are trying to, out of compassion, the Rishis are trying to remind us time and again, what is your real nature? Our real nature is what? As always, I quote from Shvetashvatara Upanishad, Shrunvantu Vishve Amritasya Putraha Ayedhamani Divyani Tastuhu Vedahametam Purusham Mahantam Aditya Varnam Tamasat Parasthat tameva viditva atimrityu meti nanyah panta vidyate ayanaya. Means the overall meaning of this beautiful rendering is, oh, my dear children, please hear, you are the son of immortal bliss. The same truth has been told from Vedantas, from Upanishads time and again, but we are forgetting and we are suffering and we feel that I have a lot of problems, challenges, whatnot. So the Rishis, out of compassion, they try to remind us time and again in their own way of teachings. That's why we have got so many Upanishads. So similarly, though we have heard what is truth and what I am not, but we keep on forgetting in our hustle bustle of life. Now there are few people who have dedicated their life, who have dedicated their might and strength to understand and to experience that final truth or the supreme truth, that is I am divine. And in the present day, in the modern age, we have got galaxy of saints, and among them galaxy of saints and prophet or incarnation, one is Sri Ramakrishna. And he has beautifully removed all the unnecessary details, and he has given like ready to eat, we all get in malls today, just like that. So he has given that spiritual product ready to eat so easily for all of us. For example, one of his disciples, Swami Turiyanandaji, for a few days he didn't come to see his guru, Sri Ramakrishna. So when he came, Sri Ramakrishna asked, oh, I see that you, for a few days you didn't come here. What happened? Swami Turiyanandaji is a young chap, he said, I was busy in studying Vedanta or scriptures, so I was not able to come here and see you. And Sri Ramakrishna instantly said, what all your Vedanta says? It only says, Brahma Satya, Jagan Mithya, Jivo Brahmaiva Napara. The Brahman is truth, the other is illusion or misapprehension, and there is no essential difference between individual self and supreme self, is what your Vedanta is telling, isn't it? Though he had read, Swami Turiyanandaji had read in the Upanishads, but it was so beautiful, and it was the way Sri Ramakrishna puts in front of him, it was so nice, he said yes, and he started feeling it, and he started experiencing it probably in the future days. So when we come to the saints, when we come near prophets, and when we come with the monks who have led their life, it is very easy for us to understand the scriptures. Sometimes they are mystical in nature, sometimes they are esoteric in nature, sometimes, especially Upanishads, when we read some Upanishads, some things we find it goes above that. But when we see monks and when we see their lives and when we try to hear the teachings through their mouths, we will get a better understanding and will get clarity about the scriptures or Upanishads or Vedanta or whatnot. So that is the reason you may feel why Swamiji is arranging quite often satsangs or some special talks from visiting monks or any other monks. Why? Because they have led a life of 20, 30, 40, 50 years in the spiritual life. Just like a physicist make an experiment in his physics laboratory, and we have got our professor saying he spent his time in making experiment with numbers. Many of us, we have got probably we have got allergy with maths, but he plays with maths or mathematical numbers. So like that, the monks have played with this Maya, played with that spiritual matters or whatever. So, and they have made an experiment. They have dedicated their life for the altar of service for God, and also they have made their own experiments in the spiritual life, and they have found their own insights, own wisdom, which can be a panacea for all of us. So that is the reason, probably, that is one of my intention why I often try to get senior monks, guest monks, and arranging these guest talks. Now, Swami Balabhadranandaji is also one of the senior monk, and as I said, is an assistant general secretary of our order. And when I called him, I said, Maharaj, I have got only one self-interest in this. What is that? I have, because many of you might have already heard his talks way back in India. Even I have heard few talks, and especially he has got lot of stories from our senior monks. I said I would like to listen Prachinir Sadhudev Katha. Means I would like to listen more and more anecdotes from the life of old monks. That is only my selfish desire. If you fulfill, then I would like to welcome and I would like to host the program. And he has said, gladly I will do that. That's the reason I called. But for an ashram and for the devotees, because when you hear the teachings of Sri Ramakrishna, the teachings of Vedanta, the teachings of Upanishads from such great venerable monks, definitely our understanding will become better, and probably our progress in the spiritual life and clarity of thought will become better. Swami Balabhadranandaji is the monk of the Ramakrishna order. His spiritual journey began as a student, deeply inspired by the teachings of Sri Ramakrishna and Vivekananda. In 1973, he received spiritual initiation, Mantra Diksha, from Swami Nirvananandaji Maharaj, a revered vice president of the Ramakrishna Mission, and is also a Holy Mother disciple. No? Oh, sorry. Is a disciple of Swami Brahmanji Maharaj. And Swami Nirvanandaji was known for his profound spiritual connection with the spirit or divine. In 1977, Swami Balabhadranandaji joined the Ramakrishna Mission Institute of Culture in Calcutta as a novice. Many of you, or some of you, know that this Ramakrishna Mission Institute of Culture is an international organization where they've got a lot of programs with Indology maybe, or with experiments on conscious and youth programs and etc. And Swamiji spent 22 years in this great institution under the guidance of Swami Lokeshwaranji. Again, he was also internationally renowned monk who found the Ramakrishna Mission Narendrapur. Ramakrishna Mission Narendrapur is a university, we can call. There are so many units, educational units. Even if you join as a PKG or LKG, KG, just a play school, you can finish your PhD and you can come out. So it's an education hub or education complex. And we have got blind schools academy and so many things. That was started by Swami Lokeshwaranji. And he also led the Institute of Culture in a beautiful way. Swamiji had a great privilege to work under him and to get tuned and to train in this monastic life from him for 22 years. And Swami Balabhadranandaji was ordained as a full-fledged monk of the Ramakrishna order in 1986. When he was staying at the institute, he managed the publication department, youth study circle, and he also oversaw the youth conferences and various value orientation activities. His dedication led to his appointment as assistant secretary of this great institute. In 2005, he was transferred to the Ramakrishna Mission in Asansol in the east part of India, where he served as secretary for 7 years. In 2012, he was elected as member of the governing body, that is Ramakrishna Mission, and the trustee of the Ramakrishna Mutt. And he was also posted to Belur Mutt, the mission's headquarters, and is working till now, even now, as an assistant general secretary. He is widely recognized mostly for his eloquent speech and saintly behavior. His deep understanding of spiritual principles and clear and thoughtful communication have made him a respected figure within the Ramakrishna Mission and beyond. His saintly demeanor reflects his years of spiritual practice and dedication, earning admiration from all who encounter him. Reverentially, I thank and also I welcome Revered Maharaj for this August assembly, personally and also on the behalf of all the assembled devotees. Welcome, Maharaj. And also I welcome our chairperson, Professor Sen, directors Udayji Malvika, and also Secretary Brijesh, and all the devotees for this function. Thank you.
Thank you, Maharaj. We would now like to welcome Mr. John Rutger. He's going to give us a talk on what is Vedanta to me. I think me, you refer to yourself. Okay. As I don't want anybody to get confused over here. So please come. Thank you.
Microphone.
Thank you.
Switch it on.
Would you like to have a seat? Would you like? You can have a seat.
Whatever you prefer. Yeah.
I'm happy to say.
Is it down? It may catch the fire. Is it working?
Oh, yes.
If you want, I can bring out this chair.
Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om Asatoma Satgamaya Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya Mrityorma Mritangamaya Om Shanti 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 it's a privilege to be here with you all, especially in the company of such holy men as you are. I have been in Balabhadranandaji and various places, and they're wonderful places. Also in Bangalore, where the Mata is, I like to go there because it's a very busy city. So when you just need a little peace and quiet, you go to the Mata there and you can sit there, and there's a beautiful hall, and you can just sit there and meditate, be quiet. So it's a very beautiful place. I normally go to Gurukula in Vedanta Gurukula near Bangalore, and I will spend my summers there. So June, July, and August. I'm just back now from the Gurukula, and I'm studying Upanishads there, and the rest of the year then I teach children and some adults Sanskrit, and also obviously the Sanskrit is the means, but the wisdom of the East is what we value. I wouldn't have known anything about this unless it had been for the School of Philosophy. So I joined that organization about 45 years ago, and I had no idea what this philosophy was. It was called practical philosophy. So then I discovered that practical philosophy is actually Vedanta. So I never knew that, but I discovered that as I went along. So that organization is guided by Sri Shantananda Saraswati until 1997, and since then by Sri Vasudevananda Saraswati. So these are Shankaracharyas from North India. And so the school has been blessed to get guidance from these holy men who can guide us if we have any questions, they always give us beautiful answers. What we do with those answers, we study them and then try to put them into practice in our daily life. And that's, for us, practical philosophy means putting those words into practice. And they are always reminding us of the Upanishads, of the Bhagavad Gita, etc. So this is a wonderful journey to have started, and I'm very grateful for meeting you like this. That would never have been possible unless we had years ago I simply enrolled in the School of Philosophy. And the only reason I went there is because somebody asked me a simple question. A lady asked me this question: what is the most important thing in your life? I think I was about 20 at the time. I had no idea what the most important thing in my life was. So I felt embarrassed. I've lived 20 years without knowing what's the most important thing in my life. So I asked her, well, what is the most important thing in your life? Because I couldn't answer properly. She said, philosophy. And then she gave me a little card with the address of the School of Philosophy, and I went there, and I haven't looked back since. So this is just very fortunate. So if we have good questions, I think that's all we need. Have good questions and be faithful, practice them, and keep moving in the direction of light. So that's really all I would like to say. Is that all right with you? And maybe we'll meet later in the break, but that's basically my journey, as it were.
Thank you.
I offer my salutations to Sri Ramakrishna, Sharada Devi, Swami Vivekananda, and all the prophets and saints of all religions. My love and regards also to Swami Shantibratanandaji for inviting me here. My regards to all of you present here. I am very happy to have come here. In fact, just after landing at Dublin airport, I sent message to many of my friends that I feel thrilled that I have come to the land of birth of our very dear sister Nivedita. I often say among ourselves, in our scriptures, there are mentions of dates to our rishis, to gods, to our teachers or acharyas, to our parents. But never it has been mentioned that you should have any date to your sister. But after the advent of Sister Nivedita on Indian scene, entire Indian nation, knowingly or unknowingly, have had that date to Sister Nivedita. So people here, common people here, those of you who are associated with this Vedanta Center of Ramakrishna Math and Ramakrishna Mission, they are surely aware of the great role Nivedita played in the national life of national regeneration of India, and what Sister Nivedita still means to India. Anyway, today our topic of discussion is Vedanta. Shantibratananda gave me a topic, Vedanta and Balabhadranandaji, something like that. Yes.
Vedantic mold.
Huh?
Vedantic mold in the eyes of
Ah,
Shivam.
yes, but I have changed it a little. Vedanta in the Sri Ramakrishna mold, the mold of Sri Ramakrishna. The word mold was used by Swamiji, Swami Vivekananda, for us especially. For us means monks. Swamiji framed several rules for the monastics of Ramakrishna Mission. There he has mentioned that each one of you will have to cast your life in the mold of Sri Ramakrishna. So Vedanta in Sri Ramakrishna's mold, that is very apt. Apt in the sense, some are a little fussy or they feel it unusual that we are talking about Vedanta. Vedanta talks of only impersonal truth, impersonal spiritual principle. Then how come you talk about a prophet, you talk about a spiritual person? Well, even without mentioning, but even without taking recourse to the life of any saint or seer, you can go to the heart of Vedanta. You can use Vedanta for your purpose. Yes, that you can do. But when you talk of Vedanta, most of us we use a mold, and mostly for maximum of us, majority of us, the mold is of Sri Shankaracharya. Yes, with all respects to Shankaracharya, we must say that as Swami Vivekananda had taught us, that each prophet, each avatars, Hindus call such spiritual giants as avatar, other call prophet, or great spiritual giants. So each prophet or avatar, like Buddha, Rama, Krishna, Chaitanya, or Christ, are interpreters of Vedanta for the particular age they have come. This is required. Eternal spiritual principle is called by Vedanta. Vedanta means eternal spiritual principle. I quote to you from Christopher Isherwood. So nicely he has stated this. Christopher Isherwood, you would know him. He was an American novelist. He wrote a wonderful introduction to a book, History of Ramakrishna Math and Mission. There he writes about Ramakrishna movement, what is the uniqueness of Ramakrishna movement, he first describes. After that he says, I'm quoting the entire portion. The Ramakrishna movement is unique because its founder was unique. Even those who do not wish, Isherwood wrote it in 1956, 56 or 57. Even those who do not wish to believe that Sri Ramakrishna was a son of God, like Jesus of Nazareth, must surely admit that he is the greatest spiritual leader produced by mankind in the past 2 centuries. This claim is almost absurdly modest. And who is the world's recent who is the world's recent history who in the world's recent history can stand beside Ramakrishna's disciples, Vivekananda and Brahmananda? Spiritual truth is eternal, but it has to be restated and re-demonstrated in a human life. In order that it may solve the varying problems of the each succeeding epoch. Ramakrishna's testimony is our modern gospel. Testimony to Upanishad is our modern gospel. He lived and taught for us, not for the men of 2000 years ago. And the Ramakrishna movement is responsible for the spreading of his gospel among us here and now. So Ramakrishna's mold, the Ramakrishna way of Vedanta, that is required for us to practice Vedanta. As we have heard that practical philosophy is required and Vedanta is a practical philosophy. Swami Vivekananda for the first time used this word, practical Vedanta. Some say that Vedanta cannot be practical, because Vedanta negates this word. Vedanta means Advaita Vedanta. Vedanta does not mean only Advaita Vedanta. Swami Vivekananda says that it is absolutely wrong to think that Vedanta totally belongs to only one school of philosophy, Advaita Vedanta. In Vedanta, Advaita is there, Bhakti is also a part of Vedanta. Dvaita Vedanta is there, Vishishta Dvaita Vedanta is there. In fact, the entire spiritual principle is can come under Vedanta. So, to Vedanta, to be practical, we need the prophets in every age. In every age, the prophets are the best manifestation of the Vedantic principle. Swami Vivekananda says that if you read between the lines, you will find that what the message of Vedanta, message of the Upanishads, as well as the message of Christ is almost the same. Each of Christ and Vedanta both of them preach oneness only. The message of Vedanta is oneness and divinity. Swami Vivekananda was once asked by Sister Nivedita, what is the aim of your life? Swami Vivekananda said that my aim of life is to preach unto mankind their inherent divinity and to show them how to manifest that divinity at every step of their life. Divinity means everyone is divine. Not only I am divine, everybody is divine. And in that divine identity, we are all one. So, oneness on the basis of divinity, on the basis of divine identity, that is the message of Upanishads, that is the message of spirituality as a whole. And what is divinity? Divinity is, Swamiji at one place says that whatever noble things, whatever good qualities, whatever positive qualities, whatever nobility we see in somebody, that must be taken as the outcome of divinity. So from this, we can describe divinity, surely in the realm of name and form, that divinity is all the positive qualities at their best. Goodness is good. Unselfishness is good. each one of us possess some amount of unselfishness, but so much unselfishness that people cannot comprehend that so much unselfishness is possible. That is divinity. That is the expression of divinity. Divinity at its best. So, by this definition of divinity, every good thought and every good deed matters in awakening my divinity. And every negative thought or every negative act that influences my divinity in a dormant, in a negative way. Swamiji said each soul is potentially divine. So it may be asked why potentially divine? Potentially divine means it should be divine. Why not divine? Why don't you say that it is divine? Why do you say potentially divine? Therein lies the practicality of Swami Vivekananda. Swami Vivekananda is Sri Ramakrishna. As of now, we are divine only theoretically. We have selfishness. We have unselfishness as well as selfishness is also there. So how can we know? We know what is good, we know what is bad. We try to be good, we try our best. In some cases we are successful, in many cases we cannot be that successful, in spite of our best effort to be good. So we can call ourselves potentially divine. So knowing this, we have to adjust, we have to control, we have to monitor our every thought and deed. So herein lies the practicality of Vedanta. Or I am in this world. So whatever I do, whatever I think, I have to take care of that. It must be for a good purpose. It must be good. I have to always check myself whether I am doing good or not. Sri Ramakrishna says, Vedanta says that Brahma Sattva Jagat Mithya. Brahma Sattva Jagat Mithya. The only reality, only truth is Brahman. And this world is untrue, Mithya. Mithya does not mean it is illusion. It does not mean that Jagat is Mithya, world is Mithya. Does not mean that we are all present here and nobody is existing here. It is not true. This is all dream. It is not true. Mithya in this says that it is not permanent truth. It is always, this world is always in a flux. It is always changing. Every truth is relatively true, and that is conditioned by time and space. This meeting is going on. Now it is true. Maybe from 7 o'clock to 8 o'clock it will be true. But it is conditioned by time. So after that it will not be here. This meeting will not exist. This meeting at this Vedanta Center of Ireland will not exist. And 1 hour before also it did not exist. But just now it is true. Between 7 and 8 o'clock this meeting is true. But this meeting is not true everywhere. It is conditioned by time and space. So this world is not real in the sense that it is changing. It is conditioned. In the same manner as we experience it, it does not stay for long. In the same manner as we experience it, it is not the same with everybody. The world I experience is not the same world, but in the same manner it is not experienced by all. So this world is changing, this is not real. Then Sri Ramakrishna said, just the opposite you can say. Brahma Sattva Jagat Sattva. The world is true. Brahman is true, as well as world is also true. Yes, in one place he said this. And Swami Vivekananda said, he was asked by Sister Nivedita, is it true that Buddha said, Shankara said, that one is real and many is untrue? And did Buddha say just the opposite, that one is unreal and manifoldness is true? Buddha did not say that something is true, but world is changing. This manifoldness, because of this manifoldness, it is changing and changing. There is a semblance of flowing truth, Buddha said. So Sister Nivedita asked Swamiji that did Shankara say that one is true and many is false. And did Buddha said that one is untrue and manifoldness is true? Swami Vivekananda answered yes. Buddha and Shankara said like this. And to this, Sri Ramakrishna and myself have added that both one and many are true from different standpoints. Both one and many are true. In which respect? Both one and many are true. If Brahman is true, then how can you say that many is true also? Sri Ramakrishna said that we say that we have to attain jnana, but Sri Ramakrishna says that there is still a higher phase of experience, which is called the Vijnana. We all know that Swami Vivekananda wanted to remain immersed in Nirvikalpa Samadhi like Shukdeva. Forever I will remain in, what do you want, Swamiji? He was Narendranath at that time. Swami Vivekananda, Sri Ramakrishna asked, what do you want? I want to remain immersed in Nirvikalpa Samadhi forever like Shukdeva. And sometimes I'll come down from Samadhi to maintain my body. I'll take a little, again I'll go back to Samadhi. This is the first time we see that a very adept teacher of Vedanta is facing a very adept, very qualified, rightly qualified disciple of Vedanta, a student of Vedanta. And the student wants Nirvikalpa Samadhi. And the Guru knows that he is capable of attaining that Nirvikalpa Samadhi. In fact, the teacher said that he was ever in Nirvikalpa Samadhi. Only for 39 years he has been brought down from that realm of Nirvikalpa Samadhi. So Nirvikalpa Samadhi was his real nature. Sri Ramakrishna himself said. But he was not happy that his students want the highest realization of Advaita Vedanta. He said, I did not expect such a mean-mindedness of you. You see, Nirvikalpa Samadhi, the highest Vedantic truth. He wants and he is capable of attaining that. And the Guru says that that is mean-mindedness. There is still a higher state than Nirvikalpa Samadhi. Don't you sing that yo kuch hai so tu hi hai? Whatever is there is you and you only. So that is the stage even higher than Nirvikalpa Samadhi. Sri Ramakrishna said, he says it is Vijnana. What is Vijnana? Vijnana means, as Sri Ramakrishna has explained it, Gyan we know, Brahma Sattva. In Nirvikalpa Samadhi we realize that Gyan. The world does not exist for me. I am immersed in Brahma Gyan. And what is left I do not know. I am immersed in that experience. Then I come down. As I come down from, as I come out of Nirvikalpa Samadhi, what is my experience? My memory is there. What I experienced. Through that memory I see this manifold world. I see it, I can experience at the same time many and the one. At any time, I can again go back to that oneness, that Nirvikalpa Samadhi. It is just like that. I have not forgotten. Sri Ramakrishna gives this example. Suppose you are going to, you want to reach the roof. So you are climbing the stairs. You are leaving the stairs one by one. If you stick to one of the stairs, then you can reach the roof. So you leave the stairs one by one, and after that only you can reach the roof. Suppose up to the roof there are 10 stairs. So from 7th stair, suppose you while climbing the roof, climbing the stairs, you halted on the 7th stair. And from the 7th stair you have some experience. You look around and you have some experience. Then you reach the roof. From roof you have some experience. Now you can have a better view, I mean extensive view, more extensive view of what is there around. Then again you come down on the 7th stair. Now before going to roof, your experience standing on the 7th stairs. And after reaching the roof, when you come down and stand on the 7th stair, both the experiences are not the same. Staying on the 7th stairs, now also you can see the same extent of the things around you. But now you have that memory of that what you experienced of the roof also. You can see this tree up to this level, you can see this roof building up to this level, but you know, there are 3 more floors are there. So, when you come down from Nirvikalpa Samadhi, you have that experience of Nirvikalpa Samadhi with you. And with that sense of oneness, you look to this manifold world. So, at the same time, you can see manifoldness and oneness. You see many, but at the same time, you never lose the sense of. You are very much aware of the truth behind it, truth of oneness behind it. So oneness is the ultimate truth, and that oneness has expressed itself in manifoldness. So we can clearly perceive that this manifoldness is the outcome of oneness. So oneness is the support of this manifoldness, and this manifoldness can any time be merged into that oneness. This is Sri Ramakrishna says, this is Vijnana. And this Vijnana, Swami Vivekananda and Sri Ramakrishna taught us to use in our day-to-day life. Practical Vedanta, this word was, expression was used by Swami Vivekananda first. So if we are asked what is the message of Sri Ramakrishna, or what is the message that Ramakrishna movement, Ramakrishna motto and mission, what is the idea or ideal Ramakrishna motto and mission stand for, we can express it in one word, practical Vedanta. Sri Ramakrishna said that keeping Advaita Gyan, keeping the knowledge of oneness, keeping the knowledge of Advaitic truth in your pocket, you do everything. Whatever you do, the sense of oneness should be there. So how to use the sense of oneness in our day-to-day life? Sri Ramakrishna says you can do it. Sri Ramakrishna and Swami Vivekananda said you can do it both ways, by meditation as well as by service. You meditate, you are divine, you are potentially divine, you have to awaken your divinity in a manifested manner, so that this divinity is expressed, it can come to the fore of your personality. So for that, you have to regularly meditate on yourself, on your divine nature. But when you open your eyes, what will you do? You will serve. You will serve whoever you see. Your interaction with people will be such that you will always remember that they are also divine. You are divine and they are also divine. In that divine identity, we are one. So from that oneness will automatically come spontaneous love. So love is the message of Vedanta. Swami Vivekananda said, love is Vedanta. That is the message of Vedanta. Through love, we relate with others. In Upanishads also it is said, Atmanastu kamaya sarvam priyam bhavati. So this priyata is the Satchidananda Asti Bhati Priya. This priyata is the greatest expression of Satchidananda. This priyata is the most compelling expression of the truth which we are actually. That truth is we are Satchidananda. Asti Bhati Priya. Asti Bhati Priya Nama Rupo Iti Panchakam Adyatrayam Brahma Rupam Jagat Rupo Tatadayam. In Drisha Vivek it has been said. Asti Bhati Priya Satchidananda Nama Rup Iti Panchakam. These are the 5 things, 5 characteristics that indicates the truths behind this world. Everything in this world is Satchidananda plus name and form. Satchidananda plus name and form. So traditional Vedanta says that you discard this name and form. That is why they call neti neti. That is the tool that you reach Asti Bhati Priya. But Sri Ramakrishna and Swami Vivekananda says that you accept this world. You accept this world as God. You discard this world as world and accept this world as God. You discard as well as you accept. Swamiji in a lecture, the name of the lecture is God in every being. Swamiji says that our Upanishadic rishis, they say that Tyagena ke amritattva manashu. Without renunciation, you cannot attain immortality. That means you cannot attain this Brahmogyan or Satchidananda without renunciation. Swamiji says, surely the sages are correct. We have to renounce. But will you renounce your near and dear ones? Either you will send them to forest, or you yourself will retire in the forest. That only human brutes can do. That is not the real meaning. In this modernist, this is the real meaning of renunciation. Then what will you do? You have never seen anything or anybody other than God. You are seeing this table. From today onward, before seeing this table, you see God. After that you see the table. So this change of your outlook on this world, the way of looking at this world, you renounce that, you change it. That is the real renunciation. He says, divinize the entire world, deify the entire world. That is actually renunciation. That is practical Vedanta. Swami Vivekananda, Sri Ramakrishna told Swami Vivekananda, along with that, when he said that, I did not expect such a mean-mindedness of you, at that time said that, what do you think? You can meditate only with your eyes closed. Cannot you meditate with your eyes open? Yes. On what we meditate? On our divine nature, on divinity, on self, or on Brahman, we meditate. If we meditate on Sri Ramakrishna, that is also Brahman. Sri Ramakrishna nicely explained. Only Brahman we can meditate. Whatever prophets are there, whatever Godheads are there, which we accept, which we regard as our ultimate spiritual goal, actually expressions of Brahman. Sri Ramakrishna, in a very simple manner, he explains. From Om comes Om Shiv, Om Kali, Om Ram. Two kinds of Godheads, two kinds of divine entities, divine or holy entities, we generally worship or we adore. One is various deities like Shiva, Kali, Vishnu, and other kind is these prophets, God in human form, avatars, Ram, Krishna, Chaitanya, Jesus. So Sri Ramakrishna says, from Om comes Om Kali, various Godheads, various deities, Om Shiva, and Om Ram. So either he is an avatar or a god or a deity. Everything is representative of Brahman only. Om is this symbol of Brahman. Our mantras, the mantras which are given, that is very wonderful. Sri Ramakrishna, another uniqueness of Sri Ramakrishna is his handling of Maya. Handling of Maya. Maya, its counterpart in Shaktism or Tantra is Divine Mother. Sri Ramakrishna's handling of Divine Mother, Sri Ramakrishna made two Vedantic giants accept Divine Mother. One is Totapuri. Totapuri is his spiritual teacher, he was his teacher in Vedanta. From Totapuri he learned the lessons in Vedanta. You know that story. Totapuri is a wandering monk. After 40 years of sadhana, spiritual practice, he had attained the ultimate truth of Advaita Vedanta, which is Nirvikalpa Samadhi. After that, he lives a life of wandering monk. So he went to Ganga Sagar, the confluence of Ganga and the Bay of Bengal, and he is returning, and he does not stay anywhere for 3 days. So he has come to Dakshineshwar temple garden, and when he came, he saw Sri Ramakrishna, a young man, sitting on the bank of Ganga, and looking at him. He is a realized soul, so he could immediately understand that he is a fit receiver of Vedanta. He can be a very good, competent student of Vedanta. And he wondered also, in Bengal, this is a place of Tantra, here such a good receiver of Vedantic teaching, how come it is possible that in Bengal such a good student of Vedanta is possible? Then he asked, will you learn Vedanta? Then I can teach you Vedanta. Then Sri Ramakrishna said, no, I do not know, my mother knows. So Totapuri thought that he'd go to his biological mother, and he'll go and ask mother if she would permit you to learn Vedanta. Then Totapuri says that he went straight to the temple, and from outside he is loudly asking, Mother, Totapuri has come to teach Vedanta. Just on phone we can hear this side, and from what you are conversing from this side, you can have some idea of what is being told from other end. So Tota Sri Ramakrishna is talking like that. Oh yes, I learned like that. So yes, I went to mother. Mother said that yes, I can learn Vedanta. You can teach me Vedanta. And mother also said, for teaching me only, for this reason only, mother has brought you here. Totapuri did not believe all that. So he laughed, but he took it in a positive sense. There's so much simplicity. That is a good spiritual quality that would be required. That would be helpful for Vedantic knowledge. And after he has learned Vedanta from me, after he has learned means he has had the knowledge of Brahman, all these superstitions will go away. But what happened, you know, Totapuri could not go. Totapuri had to accept Divine Mother. And Sri Ramakrishna, Swami Vivekananda also had to Divine Mother. Why it is so? This world you have to accept. World you have to accept. Everything, all the seers and teachings, etc., all for this, the bound souls in this world only. Even the mukti, even the liberation is in the realm of this name and form only. The soul is ever free. There is no question of sadhana. There is no question of siddhi. There is a wonderful sloka in Atmabodh, self-knowledge, by Shankaracharya. It is a Prakaran Grantha, a help book of Vedanta. Wonderful sloka is there. Atmatu satatam praptopi apraptovat bhavati avidyaya tatnashe praptovat bhavati shakantha avarnam yatha. Atmatu satatam praptopi. We have had already attained this Atman. Not that I have to attain it, I have to get it. Atmatu satatam praptopi. In spite of we have all the time attained this Atman. We are all the time, we are possessing this Atman as our real identity, real nature. It, as if we have lost it. Apraptavat bhavati. It seems to be lost. It appears to be lost. Why? Avidyaya, because of ignorance. Then what we say? Again, when we attain Brahmogyan, on self-knowledge, we say we have received, we have attained Brahmogyan. What is the example or simile he gives? Shakantha avarnam, just like a necklace. Necklace I am all the time wearing, but I forgot. Under other ornaments, I forgot that the necklace given by my parents I have lost. Then I am calling everybody, I have lost my necklace, I have lost my necklace. Then somebody came and said, oh, this necklace, it is hidden behind other ornaments. Oh, then again I call back with whom we inquired. Yes, I lost my necklace and I have got back. But both are wrong. So, praptavat, apraptavat bhavati avidya. Praptavat bhavati also because of the avidya I had. So this is the thing. So all these things are within this realm of name and form. Because we are bound soul, we are embodied soul. Because of that only all the questions of the sadhana, all these questions of the sravana, manana, nididhyasana, all these spiritual instructions are required. So within this framework, we have to work. That is why Vedanta is practical. Vedanta, mukti, bandhan, bondage or liberation, all are within this practical world. Practical world means this world of name and fame, name and form. So Vedanta must be practical. Swami Vivekananda said that it is practical because Vedanta was told in the battlefield of Kurukshetra. What Sri Krishna told Arjuna, that was all about Vedanta. Gita is stated as Upanishadsu, Bhagavad Gita-su, Upanishadsu. We end each chapter like that. Gita is Upanishad. If Vedanta can be advised, if Vedanta can be instructed in the battlefield. Vedanta, we had our Rajarshis. If the royal kings, how busy they were, they could live and practice Vedanta, then Vedanta surely can be used in our day-to-day life. And he witnessed this practical demonstration of Vedanta in Sri Ramakrishna. We know those stories. That Sri Ramakrishna is looking at the green meadows at Dakshineshwar temple ground, totally identified with the fields, and somebody walked over. He felt, he breathed in pain, as if somebody walked over his chest. So Narendranath, he heard this, he did not saw this, he heard from others. Then another story, another incident, that also he heard it, but another one he experienced himself about Sri Ramakrishna. Another is Sri Ramakrishna is sitting on the bank of the Ganga, and one boat is going in the mid Ganga, and they are quarreling. The one is older, one is younger. They are quarreling. Then suddenly the older one slapped very hard on the back of the younger boatman, and then he cried in pain. And Sri Ramakrishna on the bank, he also cried in pain. And Hridaya, his nephew, came running, and he saw the impression of fingers on his back. This oneness, so much oneness of the soul that physically also his wound has come on his body. So these two incidents, Narendranath, then he was Narendranath, he heard. And then a third incident, it happens when he requested Swami Sri Ramakrishna, he had that, he has contracted and already that cancer has set in, and he cannot take anything. So naturally everybody feels much pain that Sri Ramakrishna cannot swallow even water with much difficulty. He will swallow a little porridge. So one day Narendranath said, whatever you says, your mother, Divine Mother listens to you. So why don't you pray to Divine Mother that you can eat something? But never did I pray anything for me. I prayed only spiritual things. But anything for body, that I cannot imagine. Then Narendranath said, no, not for your sake, for me. And you see, Narendranath was his most favorite, so he had to accede to his request, and he went to the Divine Mother and prayed, and then he came back. I should not have listened to them. What Divine Mother said, I felt so much ashamed. Showing you all, Divine Mother said that you are taking through their mouths, so many mouths you are taking every day, and still you need to take your own mouth. So this practical demonstration of oneness is all. And that is why he said that the Shankara kept this Vedanta. Shankara and other Acharyas, they kept this Vedanta. It is so difficult. Difficult in the sense that, you see, Nama, Rup, this aspect, to negate these two aspects, Nama is very difficult. Everything is, we are seeing so many things. we cannot strip you or strip myself of name and form. But intellectually, if you see, if I can forget your name and form, I do not know your name, but you have some name. I am seeing you for the first time, but I know. I am happy looking at you. So if we can strip ourselves from name and form, only Satchidananda is there. But we cannot do that. It is difficult. So for common people, it is to theoretically convince is difficult, and much more difficult to practically practice it. That is why it was reduced to a philosophy, a spiritual practice of the handful. But Nam Rup Iti Panchakam, 5 things are there. And Sri Ramakrishna and Vivekananda said, don't bother about these, divisive factors, the name and form. As if you have been given this dish, and some items you cannot accept, some items are not acceptable to you. Name and form, these 2 things are not acceptable to the Stanchaitritins. So you have to remove it from the dish itself. But Sri Ramakrishna and Vivekananda said, no, you need not remove it from this world. But you concentrate on the things which are palatable to you. On the God aspect of this world. On the God aspect of this world, so you accept everything. You accept everything because for everything, in everything you consider only the God aspect. That is why that he expresses that you divinize the whole world. So this way we have to proceed. And what are the means? Sri Ramakrishna and Swami Vivekananda, they prescribe for us the Shivoggyana Jiveshava. Shivoggyana Jiveshava, Sri Ramakrishna, Swami Vivekananda heard from Sri Ramakrishna, Shivoggyana Jiveshava. You meditate. Atmana Mokshartham Jagadhitayacha. That is our motto. It is not motto not only for the monks, motto for all the spiritual aspirants of this sect. Atmanamokshartan. So the traditional way of sadhana, like japa and meditation, will be there. At the same time, you will have to do good to this world. Your japa and meditation is spiritual practices for realizing your divine content, divine essence, and this your attempts to help this world. Whatever you do for the good of world, that is also sadhana. Both are sadhana. Atmanamokshartan Jagat Hidaya is the motto of Ramakrishna Mission. Many people say that we are philanthropic organization, we are good service organization like that. Yes, from the world, from the standpoint of world, whatever we do may be Jagat Hidaya. But for us, we are all sadhakas. All the sadhus, brahmacharis and devotees and followers are sadhakas. We are spiritual aspirants. From our point of view, our traditional way of sadhana, those are sadhana, japa, meditation, discrimination, bhajan, singing, those pilgrimage, those are also sadhanas. And whatever we do for the good of the world, that is also sadhana. And that sadhana will do that divine. God is everywhere. Closing my eyes, I see God, and opening my eyes also, I see God. Ramanathaji used to say that I'll meditate on the divine with my eyes closed. And as I open my eyes to the same divine, I'll ask, okay, what can I do for you? So this is the thing, this is practical Vedanta. And this should be this is Gyanet for a Bigyan. Our Vedanta is Bigyan Vedanta. And you may ask a question that I cannot see God everywhere. Then how can it be? Bigyan is my goal. Then how can it be that I'll practice Bigyan from this level? Then there is a, in the Gita, second chapter, Sthita Pragya Lakshana has been described. In his commentary, Shankaracharya says, Kritartha Lakshanani Yani Tani Sadhanani. Kritartha Lakshanani Yani Tani Sadhanani. Kritartha means one who has accomplished his goal, who has realized the goal, who has realized Brahman, you can say. Kritartha Lakshanani. Lakshanani means characteristics of a realized soul, who has attained Brahmajnani. The characteristics of a Brahmajnani, one who is established in the steady knowledge of Brahman. So, his characteristic, Kritartha Lakshanani Yani Tani Sadhanani. Those characteristics are my spiritual practices. I have not attained Brahmajnani. I have not been able to be Sthita Pragya. That chapter is on Sthita Pragya. Sthita Pragya is the one who is established in the knowledge of Brahma. I am not a Sthita Pragya. I have not reached the goal. What I have seen, it is described in the Gita. That these are the characteristics, natural characteristics of a Sthita Pragya. What are the characteristics? Sthita Pragya. Duksheshu anudvignamanaha. He is not perturbed by sorrows or unhappiness. Sukeshu vigata spriha. He is not over jubilant or over exuberant if something favorable happens. He is always steady. So as of now, I cannot do that. I cannot be like them. I am hurt by, I get perturbed by unfavorable things, bad things, unhappiness, blame, etc. But I put my effort. Kritartha Lakshan. For them it is natural, but for me I have to try. I have to put effort to remain unperturbed. But that is spiritual practice. That is not deception. That is, if I can do that sincerely, that is my spiritual practice. So, what is the natural characteristics of a realized soul? That should be my sadhana. I will have to practice those things as my sadhana. So here also Brahmagyan, Vigyan means everything. In Nirvikalpa Samadhi I see Brahman, I experience Brahman, and in this world also I see Brahman. Sri Ramakrishna used to see like this, Swami Vivekananda used to see like this, and Holy Mother also see like this. This is practical Vedanta. Knowing that everybody is Brahman, I will meditate on myself as Brahman or God. If I want to see Sri Ramakrishna, that is also meditation on Brahman. If you want to see Kali in me, that is also meditation on Brahma. We call chosen ideal, Ishto Devata. Chosen ideal is chosen symbol of Brahman. That symbol I like most. as that symbol of Brahman appeals to me. Sri Ramakrishna symbol appeals to me most as a symbol of Brahman. Kali symbol appeals to me most as a symbol of Brahman. So that is why it is called Ishto Devata Ishto. I am meditating on that. Meditating on that, I want to achieve Brahman. And our mantras are very scientific. Scientific in this sense, in spiritual sense, it is very complete. The mantras that we generally at Ramakrishna Mission gives, it is like this. You are given Om. Om is the symbol of Brahman. Then suppose Shiva is your Ishto Devata, chosen idea. So Shiva will be there. In between as a bondage as it were. It is a bondage, you can say, binding factor, bridge you can say. One Bij mantra is there. That stands for the Divine Mother or Maya. So the Brahman is related with this world. I also related with me through that Bij mantra, through Divine Mother. So that mantra stands for the whole thing, whole truth. Why Sri Ramakrishna wanted Swami Vivekananda to accept Divine Mother? For Swami Vivekananda it does not need it. But Swami Vivekananda has already achieved Nirvikalpa Samadhi. Only Sri Ramakrishna knew that his real nature is Nirvikalpa Samadhi. But this time he has brought him down for his work to be done. So Swami Vivekananda had to know the entire truth of this world. Unless he accepted Maya, unless he accepted the Divine Mother, he would not have accepted Avatar, the play of Avatar, need of Avatar. He could not have accepted, he could not have identified himself with the sorrows and needs of this world. Then how he could strive to ameliorate their sufferings, spiritual sufferings as well as mundane sufferings. So it was very much needed for Sri Ramakrishna to fulfill his mission, that his main instrument, Narendranath, also knew the entire truth. And entire truth meant in this world, for this world. Ultimate truth, beyond this name and form, only one truth is there. There is no Maya. There is only Satchitananda. But within this name and form, everything matters. Everything is about everything, bondage, helping others, etc., spiritual necessity, everything pertains to this world of name and form only. So within this world, Narendra needed, Sri Ramakrishna wanted to, Avatara comes within this world, accepting name and form. He himself comes under the sway of Divine Mother, so that he can help this world. So Sri Ramakrishna needed that Narendranath also will accept Divine Mother. So he is so happy. You see, Totapuri also accepted, but we do not have anything, any record that Sri Ramakrishna is so happy. But when Narendranath accepted, he was so happy, means now he has been fit. He will be fit, he will be his fit instrument, so that through him he can work out this salvation, work out this his mission for this world. Anyway, so this is the thing, these are the ways, practical Vedanta. So Shiva Kanya Jiva Shava was given, will serve. So meditation and service, these are the main means. Now this practical Vedanta, it would have remained a theory, though it is practical. Even this theory, even this practical demonstration of Vedanta would have remained a theory to most of people if Holy Mother did not come on the scene. With Avatara is divine incarnation is for the entire mankind, not only for the handful of sadhus. Who would have said is for the majority, and majority of the people of this world will always remain householders. It is not healthy, it is not possible that majority of people will take to the life of renunciation. Swami Vivekananda was great admirer of Buddha, but only on one thing he criticized Buddha. Not Buddha, the Buddhism. Swamiji said like this, that Buddhism, when the fall of Buddhism was totally obvious, fully obvious, when we found lakhs of sadhus in every monastery, it is not possible. All of us cannot. Majority of human world can never be fit for this total life of, absolute life of renunciation. And unless you are not fit, what will you do? You will pull down the idol to suit you. So that sin, that the degradation of Buddhism because of that. So never would majority of this world will be sadhus. So majority will remain householders only, lay people only. But avatar is for all, religion is for all, Vedanta is for all. This is the beauty of Swami Vivekananda. He opened the doors of Vedanta, Vedanta proper, not Vedanta as the form of devotion. Devotion also is Vedanta. There are bhakti schools of Vedanta is also there. So this is the beauty of Vedanta. There is very interesting discussion, conversation between Sister Nivedita and Swami Vivekananda. This is there in Master Swami himself. When Swami Vivekananda came to West for the second time, Nivedita also accompanied him, you know. So the same ship they are traveling. So ship has come to Eden, and Swami Vivekananda come from upper deck to the deck where Sister Nivedita, they will sit together and discuss. And Nivedita will ask many questions, so Swami will answer. So that day question was this, Nivedita asked, what is your opinion about the recent reformers in India? And Swami Vivekananda, in the morning he asked this question. Swami said, no, yes, he is a very nice man. He is also a nice man like that. Personally, how Swami is praising? He is avoiding to enter into the topic. So Nivedita writes, that's why I thought that he is reluctant to go, enter into it. So it is gone. This topic will not be discussed anymore. But it was not so. Whole day, Swami just thought about this. And in the afternoon, in the evening, he himself has come down and he himself started the topic. You are asking me, what is my opinion? I disagree with all of them. Do you want to know why I disagree? Because to remove the superstitions from our Indian life, they are bringing new superstitions. What are the new superstitions? They have not taken care to understand the national life of India. So suppose they have visited some other country, the social system of that country has caught their fancy. Or they have read about the social system of some country or some society in some book that has caught their fancy, and they are trying to impose that model on our society. So I disagree with them. Do you know what is my scheme? I will reinforce the positive things of the past. Positive things means the spirituality, the Vedantic essence, with all the positive things of the present world. And I want to combine this past and present in a natural way. The new state of affairs will take place automatically, naturally. The growth will be from within. Swami is saying, within. And do you know how it will happen? By spreading Upanishads. I'll spread Upanishads to all. I'll spread Upanishads. Then he's again asking. You may ask me, I talk so much about Sri Ramakrishna. Then what is the role of Sri Ramakrishna? If there is a topic, he is questioning, he is answering. What is the role of Sri Ramakrishna in this scheme of mind? He is the method. This is the thing. He says that Sri Ramakrishna is the method. For Upanishad, Sri Ramakrishna is the method. That is why this Sri Ramakrishna mode. Unless we go through Sri Ramakrishna, we cannot understand Vedanta, how to apply it. It should be a practical philosophy, as you practical means I can apply. So Sri Ramakrishna is the method. He is that method. He did not know how great he was. He was that wonderful unconscious method. He did not know that he has been a method. He lived that life, wonderful God-centric life, and he has left it for me to interpret, Swami Vivekananda said. Then he said, so far in our Upanishad, everything is for the renunciates. Everything is for those who are mukti, only for the sannyasis, nothing for the householders. These are the people I want to help. This is Sri Ramakrishna mode. These are the people I want to help. So this is the thing. This is the thing. So every day, that is why the way of life of the monastics of Ramakrishna mission, the monks of the Ramakrishna mission or the nuns of the Sharada Morton mission, the way of life of the monastics and the way of life of the householders are not different. The same thing, same thing. Purity, love, and service and meditation. and all are one. Everybody is one. Everybody is God. If Sri Ramakrishna is my chosen elder, everybody is Sri Ramakrishna. Everybody. Sri Ramakrishna is myself. Self is the ultimate truth. But everybody cannot self for Brahman, Payamatma Brahma. Payamatma, this self, verily this self is Brahman. So everybody cannot grasp Brahman as it is described without name and form in the very beginning. We want name and form. Brahman along with name and form. So avatars are very much required. All of avatars, prophets come for that purpose only. In every age, all the avatars are the best interpretation of Vedanta for that age. Avatars are the greatest manifestation of the highest truth of Vedanta through name and form. Avatars. Swami Vivekananda says, he writes to Muhammad Sarfraz Hossain, the mankind ought to be taught that religions of the world are but varied expressions of the religion. THE, that is cap, and this R is up to cap. Mankind ought to be taught that the religions of the world are but varied expressions of the religion which is oneness. We want to lead mankind to a place where there is neither the Vedas, nor Bible, nor Quran. But through Vedas, Bible and Quran only, we have to reach that state. Swamiji said. And as I was saying, that this Vedanta, practical Vedanta is for all. If there were not Holy Mother, then you would have thought that Sri Ramakrishna was a Sannyasi, Vivekananda was a Sannyasi. So, however nice philosophy it may be, it is for the handful of renunciates only. But Sri Ram, Holy Mother was there. Swami Vivekananda said, love is Vedanta. So Holy Mother, he remaining in the heart of this busy life of busy and very much full of challenges, this household life, within the challenges of all the day-to-day life of a householder, we practice this Vedanta through love only. Everybody, Sharad যেমন ছেলে, আমজাদও তেমন আমার ছেলে. Sharad and Amjad. Sharad is Balabhadranandaji, first General Secretary, and Amjad is a dacoit. But to my eyes, both are same. Both are same. So this is the thing. He's touching the leftovers of innumerable castes. She's a Brahmin. She belonged to the highest caste. And more than 150 years before, this is something unthinkable. In a village, Jairambati, a Brahmin woman is touching to clean the floor, she is touching the leftovers of lower caste people. So one of our nieces says, what are you doing? Chhatris jater eto kurocho. So innumerable caste, they are leftovers here. You are spoiling your dignity as a Brahmin. So then what was Holy Mother's reply? Why do you say that innumerable caste? They all belong to me. They all belong to me. Brahmanda jure sokolei amar santan. In this universe, everyone is my child. Just she is using another word for Brahman. Sarvam khalvinam Brahman, it is almost like that. Sarvam khalvinam santana. So just a change of word. So this is the practical demonstration of in Holy Mother. Through love, the practical demonstration of practical Vedanta should take place through love only. So our Swami Brahmananda used to tell to the new brahmacharis, meditate, 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 and serve his creatures. This is the spiritual practice of practical Vedanta. If we want to make Vedanta living, any spiritual attainment is this, that more and more you are making Vedanta living in your life. So you will have to have love for God. At the same time, you will have to have love for humankind, whoever you are seeing. Mahapurush Maharaj, the second president, used to say these two things are required: Parartha Parayanata and Ishwar Parayanata. Parartha Parayanata, Ishwar Parayanata, and Parartha Parayanata. Ishwar Parayanata means you have to be devoted to God, you have to be devoted to humankind also. You have to love God. Love of God is love of God. Love of human being also is love of God. This is the practical means of practicing practical Vedanta. And Holy Mother's life is the most prominent, most prominent and useful example for us. If you can shape our daily life after the daily life of Holy Mother, then one fine morning will find that whatever our sages of Upanishad realize, that realization will be ours too. So, with us, salutations to Holy Mother, Sri Ramakrishna, Swami Vivekananda, and all the prophets of all religions. And with love and regards to you all, and especially to Shanti Vrtananda, I conclude.
Thank you, Maharaj, for taking us through this spiritual insight. It was amazing. Now we have Brijesh, the Secretary of Air Vedanta Society, would give vote of thanks.
Respected Swamiji and all the friends who are present here, on behalf of everyone present here, I extend my heartfelt gratitude to you, Swamiji, for gracing us with your divine presence. Your visit from India to bless us has truly been an honor and a source of immense inspiration. Today, through your profound discourse on the concept of practical Vedanta, you have opened our minds and hearts to the deeper truth of existence. Your insights on how we can attain enlightenment through the twin paths of meditation and seva, that's selfless service, have been both enlightening and practical. The example you gave illustrating the balance between inner contemplation and our outward action has provided us with a clear roadmap to walk the spiritual path in our everyday lives. It has inspired us to speak inner peace when engaging in service to others. With folded hands, we offer our pranams and gratitude. Thank you, Maharaj. And I would also express my sincere appreciation to Swami Shanti for his dedication in organizing such a profound and enlightening event. Your tireless efforts has given us the invaluable opportunity to experience Swamiji's divine teachings, bringing us closer to the path of spirituality. And finally, thanks to all the devotees who made this event such a successful one. Thank you.
Thanks, Brijesh. We have Bharati and Bhajan.
Hymn number 2.
Bhava
the last hymn, hymn number 13, page 17. That's Ramakrishna Sharanam.
concludes our program.